Yes.
No, are we serious?
Yes.
Say it again.
I broke up with you.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Follow me on social media and the social media links you see in the description below. And also put a like and subscribe if you're able to. It's really going to help the channel. This video, we're going to go over an article that I came across regarding the pros and cons of being friends with benefits. Now, this article talks that friends with benefits is on the rise despite levels of sexual intimacy at an all-time low. And I'm seeing, you may have seen it, we all have seen it, you're on dating apps. Friends with benefits is almost implied. In fact, you may be surprised or not surprised. You may even do it on the first date, and then y'all just keep doing it. And it seems that the accepted way of mode is both you and the partner, right? You and her, y'all do it. You hit her up, she hits you up. Y'all keep doing it, and after maybe, what is it, a month, 3 months, or a time period, she's supposed to have something called the talk, where she's trying to gauge, hey, I like doing this, but I want to take it to the next level, meaning we're exclusive, meaning it ain't just going to be, what is it, a friends with benefit? Because remember, a friends with benefit, you may have multiple friends. She may have multiple friends. But after a time period, she may put something like, you know what? I want to make this between you and me and you. And that's where you may have heard the talk. And oftentimes, the response to the talk is you can either be truthful and say, yes, let's be exclusive, or say yes, just to keep the thing going, or you can be truthful and say no. But in general, you're going to find more benefits of being a friends with benefits than being the main. Let me tell you of a story, right? I remembered I was a landlord of a house, and there was this tenant. This dude was the side dude of a chick who had an existing boyfriend. And she would constantly fight with the boyfriend on the phone, or I guess sometimes even when the boyfriend comes over to the place, he was not aware that his girl at the house was banging the roommate, but he thought it was just the roommate. So oftentimes there would be phone conversations, situations like, for example, the chick would be next to the side dude. Suddenly the dude calls the chick. They have an argument on the phone, like the boyfriend would tell his girlfriend, the chick, saying, hey, where are you? Something like that. And she would always respond, hey, you don't tell me what to do. You're controlling. And at the same time, the side dude next to her, she would tell the side dude, oh, don't worry, baby. He's always like this. Yeah, it's kind of these conversations where you might get more as being the side dude than even the main dude. And let's talk about it. You've heard of the term hoeflation. It's very real. Yeah, maybe 20, 30 years ago, you could put 50% effort and get somebody that's perceived as good. Nowadays, you want to get somebody that's considered good, you're going to have to put 500% of the effort. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, the things are changing because of the applications, social media, I guess social acceptance of certain activities. Like, you got to put in like a strategy document. You got to write out a game plan. You got to treat this, I hate to say it, almost like a football game. Drawing routes, strategy is getting real. Hoeflation is definitely real. And let's talk about something that I see in this article, right? They say that most friends with benefit relationships, they do end without transitioning to something romantic. You may have seen multiple times that the ending is often a ghosting. Like, maybe you've been seeing her, she's been seeing you, y'all been getting it on, and then suddenly she stops replying to your texts, right? So that's usually the ends you see. Oftentimes, the thing is with the social media and these dating apps, people got too many options, right? Especially if you're a lady, you got so many people in your DMs, so many people hitting you up, you kind of get a little bit conceited. Yeah, it's that desperate out there. In fact, I kind of relate to the Passport Bros movement, because you're going to find out that in other countries, they're going to have way more people of maybe of a type of person you're looking for, versus maybe in a westernized country. Yeah, you get all sorts of different types of people, but maybe you're not getting a lot of quality people. You're not getting people that's considered, you know what, I really want to be in a relationship, whether it's a short term or even a long term. So yeah, I'm not really surprised if, according to this article, most of these friends with benefit relationships do end without transitioning into something romantic, right? I mean, you go out any days, let's say you're going out to the bar in any major city, let's say New York City. let's say, maybe let's put on Miami, right? You see so many of these chicks out there, but then how many dudes are really getting some type of interaction? Majority of the dudes are not getting the interaction. In fact, like a lot of people said, you heard of the 20-80 principle, where is the 20% of the inputs getting 80% of the output. We can say the same thing. It's a small percentage of dudes that's maybe having the attraction, the eye of majority of the chicks, and the majority of the dudes ain't really attractive to majority of the chicks, right? Now that's different in certain situations. Maybe let's say you live in Europe and you find somebody who lives in a country that's like really impoverished, like they got a war zone. So in those cases, maybe the women there, they're desperate to get out of the country, right, by any means necessary. Or maybe those women are considered maybe not as well off, or maybe they're the adventurer type of chicks, right? You ever seen like in an Instagram where a woman's Instagram, or maybe not even a woman, anyone's Instagram saying, I love traveling, right? And you have no idea what she does for a job, yet you see every Instagram post, every Instagram story, it says, in Dubai, she's in private jets, she's in exotic locations. How does that happen? Well, that often happens through maybe being a friends with benefit temporarily, maybe for 2 weeks. Yeah, as long as the flight's paid for, a little bit of a shopping at expensive places. You notice how they like to flex expensive luxury goods, but they're not flexing, oh, just bought some groceries, cheap groceries. You don't see them. By the way, I got myself a sandwich at McDonald's. Now it's always got to be at a nice restaurant, at a nice place with a big tab. Pause. So, it's a lot of things that you see on the outside. Oh, you think they're living it up. But what's really going on behind the scenes can be a lot crazier. Plus, let's talk about the concept of spinning plates, where you are involved with multiple women, right? Maybe romantically. Here's the thing. She may be involved spinning plates as well, right? She may have a percentage of guys who she's involved with very easily off the bat. It's kind of getting to the point where, you see people who do actually spin plates. They may have a main one, right? He can trust that she is loyal to him. And everyone else, yes, he may expect loyalty from the side chicks, but it's very often because he's not in their life 24/7. Those side chicks are probably seeing other dudes. And there's a lot of people who may have, they can't resist their urges. Basically, they have low tolerance of controlling their impulses. So if they want something or they desire something, instead of thinking and saying, you know what, let me not do it, let me try to think about it, they're just going to go for it. Yeah, so sometimes you see on these dates, you go on someone on the first date, she suddenly wants to do it just because she's into you. Instead of doing maybe the proper thing is, you know what, let me try to talk to this guy a little longer, get to know him, what he's really like, and then make a decision from there, basically delaying the gratification. But you have a lot of people you've seen in your life, maybe in your work life, your social life, they want instant gratification. They want it now. So we don't know, is that due to the environment or due to the way they are born, but you've seen these type of people for sure. Then again, what you find is kind of contrary. What you find is kind of the truth in a lot of these friends with benefit relationships, is that despite what we've been taught, it sometimes pays to be a liar than to be a truth teller. Because let's say, for example, you're in some type of relationship with somebody, you like the action, right? Everybody likes action. You watch a movie, bam, special effects, things crash. Yet she interprets of something more. See, if you lie to her saying, yes, I see this relationship as not just something to get my action on, but as a romantic thing, you're going to continue to get the action for a longer period. Versus if you tell her the truth and say, nah, I'm just coming in for the action. You tell her the truth, she's going to break the relationship right away, and you're no longer going to get access to the action. Versus if you lie to her, you're going to have a longer period of having an access to the action. It's only when she develops a suspicion, where she thinks you are doing something that she doesn't like, eventually through an investigation, she decides to break it up. But here's the thing. If you're here just to get the action by any means necessary, then yeah, if you lie to her, you're going to extend, right? It's like an extended warranty. Yeah, the warranty is up, but the extended warranty may give you 6 months of getting access to the action. So a lot of things that we've been taught saying, no, you shouldn't do that. No, you shouldn't do this. A lot of times it's context dependent. If you're trying to achieve a mission and you're not trying to care about the other person's feelings, maybe that's what you got to do. From the outside, they say what you're doing is unethical. However, other people may be like, I'm just trying to get sourced to the action, right? Business-like, almost cutthroat. I just need access to the action. And if that's dependent on me lying to the other individual saying, you know what, I feel this is romantic, as she may feel this is romantic, even though I really just see this as a source of action, so be it. Because oftentimes is you are the one that's getting into the action, not people on the outside. Outside people are going to judge, but are they really going to be relevant? That's a question you got to ask yourself. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, put a like and subscribe. Put a comment below if you got something to say about it. I'll see you all next time.